All right, let's get this party rocking, guys. Gonna make sure that we are good to go before we get into things here real quick. Make sure everything is running smoothly. We'll get into things here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Sanity stream with Lucius Coal. If you like this type of content, go down below, like, subscribe, share, and of course, leave a comment if you think I deserve it. The Coal Factory and the Coal Train on our way to 1,000 Patriot strong, thanks to people like you watching content like this. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know, I'm pretty pissed off. I don't know what's going on right now. Of course, Donald Trump, his last day as president, and we had the absolutely catastrophic, unintelligible decision of not pardoning, at the very least, Julian Assange. The same Julian Assange who, when he won, he was going all over, I love WikiLeaks, I love WikiLeaks, I love WikiLeaks. And then the very moment, at the last possible moment that he could have affected change in the world, actually release a man who simply detailed the atrocities of the American government, and he did nothing. I lost all of my respect for Donald Trump today. Absolutely all of it. It is a freaking farce. An absolute disaster. And for those of you who are saying, well, you know, they could have impeached him. They could have done this. They could have done that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most powerful man in the world. Regardless of what anything that would have come of this. They hate his bloody guts. Everything that they said they would have done for him, whether it be Durham, whether it be Barr, they have backstabbed him at every single turn. And yet at the fleeting moments where he could have gone scorched earth, and everyone, especially on our side of the aisle, would have totally understood, he did nothing. He bent the knee to the deep state. He listened to the same swamp that he said he was going to get rid of. And I have lost a massive amount of respect for this man. It is an absolute joke. For those of you who don't know, Joe Exotic, Assange, Snowden, here's who wanted a Trump pardon but didn't get one. President Trump issued more than 73 pardons and 70 communications before his departure. Although former President Donald Trump issued more than 73 pardons and 70 communications before his departure from the White House on Wednesday, some popular names were not included on this list. Joe Exotic. Now, obviously, you know, this isn't on the king of pardons that we're talking about here. But again, the information, for those of you who actually happen to watch Tiger King, maybe you would know that some of the information that came out during that court case is a little flimsy at the very least. Of course, everyone knows that, well, for those of you who don't know, there's a woman in Tampa by the name of Carol Baskin, and apparently he signed an assassin to go out and kill her while he was kind of making some threats while he was doing a podcast. And now, of course, he's behind jail for a very, very long time. But again, we're talking about the big boys here, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden, you know, the same Snowden who released that the United States government is tracking you right here, right now. Do you have an Alexa in your room? Do you have a Google in your house? Do you have a Ring doorbell? Do you have anything that involves communication that isn't being censored or hidden in a way through a VoIP or through some sort of VPN or what have you? They're listening to us 24/7. This is the largest surveillance state in the world. If you think that they are going to go over to Middle Eastern countries and not use it on its own citizens right here, given all of the rhetoric and the hyperbole coming out of the deep state establishment right now, you have another thing coming for you. It is an absolute farce that these men are being tortured and killed. Snowden got off easy. He escaped. He's lucky. He's able to get more freedom, more democracy, more liberty in freaking Russia, as opposed to the United States, while we triumphantly declare how free we are, while we wear masks on our face, how free we are as we close all of our businesses, how free we are as the entire deep state calls us terrorists. Wow, we are so free, so very free. Ross Ulbricht. Ross Ulbricht, the founder of the dark net website Silk Road, was reportedly considered for a pardon last month, but was also absent of Trump's list. Now, for those of you who didn't follow this particular court case, apparently once again, very similar to Joe Exotic's. He's saying that he hired assassins to kill certain people, this, that, and the other. There doesn't seem to be really too much of a connection to the dots. It was just that this guy was running a marketplace that sold drugs. And because of that, he is now behind bars. He wasn't the one selling the drugs. He wasn't the one making the drugs. He was simply the platform for people to do it. QAnon shaman, and basically everyone. Like, look what happened after January 6th. Every single person has been held to the highest standard. Heck, I know a guy in Florida here in Manatee County. You've probably seen the picture. He's the guy with the big, huge grin on his face, and he's got the speaker's pedestal. That guy is looking at 40 freaking years in jail. 40 years. And for those of you who haven't seen the freaking video, these people weren't trying to incite anything. They're talking about insurrection. Insurrection. They walk into the chamber. Oh, hey, what's going on? Hey. Hey, you guys doing good? Oh man, you got some blood on your face there, man. Oh yeah, you might want to get that checked out. Wow. Insane, guys. This is just pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. I'm so pissed off. You have a man in Julian Assange behind bars for releasing what the government was doing illegally, war crimes, actual war crimes. And who is the person held responsible for highlighting the war crimes? It's the guy that revealed the fucking war crimes. No, it's not the people that committed war crimes. It's the guy who showed you the American government fucking kills people. That guy's in trouble. This is fucking ridiculous. Trump became a politician. He became the very thing he said that he was going to fight against. And I am done sticking up for him. This is bullshit. And all the people, oh, but look at all the good he did. Look at all the great he did. Look at the last 365 days of this man's presidency and try to explain to me how it was ever even close to the first 3 years of his presidency. It's not even close. He locked down the entire country. He listened to people like Fauci. He gobbled up and got really excited with Governor Cuomo and Wolf and Newsom and Whitmer, saying what wonderful jobs they were doing while they were destroying the fucking country. This is a fucking travesty. This man will forever be known as a weakling who left and bent the knee to the deep state on his way out. And not only that, got some more for you. Because if you think I'm just being hyperbolic and maybe I'm just mad because of this one thing, well, I'm just going to pile it on, guys. I'm going to pile it on. And I hear people in the comments, don't be a traitor, don't be this, don't be that. Don't turn on Trump now. Look at all the things Trump did. What did Trump do the last year? What the fuck did he do other than lock us up? Oh, it was the Democrats. It was the governors. He was the one who signed the emergency order. He signed the executive order that gave them the power to do what they're fucking doing right now. Stop making excuses for him. He's a fucking billionaire. I'm sick of it. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. We are looking to get actual patriots. Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, two fantastic examples. And Donald Trump comes in and says, well, I can give you a pardon. I know the Americans want Assange, Snowden, and Ulbricht. Best I can do is Lil Wayne. Best I can do is Lil Wayne. And if you think it gets even, again, maybe I'm just being, I'm being oversensitive. I'm just being oversensitive, guys. I'm just a traitor. I'm a traitor to MAGA. I'm a traitor to America First. Who does he pardon? Trump pardons rapper Kodak Black, whose music video depicts Trump supporter being choked. So why? Heck, he knows the right knows. The right knows we would never vote Democrat. We would never vote Democrat. And because of that, just like the left uses race in order to gin up some nice little energy on their side, knowing fully well they'll never vote Republican, you know what the right does? The right pisses on our face and tells us that it's raining. They do the exact same thing to us. The exact same thing. This is a disgrace. Jeez, maybe Julian Assange, he should have started a rap album before he got imprisoned for, I don't know, journalism. Probably should have been a rapper. He probably would have had a better chance of getting out, I guess. It's a fucking disgrace. And for those of you who haven't seen, this is probably going to piss you off, but I'm no longer a Trump supporter. I gave up. I relinquish all rights to MAGA. I relinquish all rights to America First. Well, no, I don't know. Scratch that. To actual America Firsters, you know, people that actually give a fuck about the American people, blue-collar workers, people that are working their ass off, people that are locked in, suicide, OD, everything under the sun. And these elites look down on us like the poor little plebs that we are, and they hate you. They hate you. They despise you. If you're in middle America, they want you dead. Kyle Rittenhouse should have also been pardoned. Amen. I can actually pass on that one, Casey, because that is a state issue. So he's not able to actually effect a federal pardon on a state issue, as far as I know, constitutionally, even though no one ever uses the Constitution anymore. That's what I know so far. So for that, conservatives aren't interested in conserving anything. Yeah, fuck conservatives. Conservatives are fucking pussies. Republicans are pussies. They're all fucking losers. And they will literally bend the knee and bow and cry and bitch and whine. Oh, please don't cancel me. Oh my God. Don't kick me off my bank. Don't kick me off my insurance. Don't kick me off my platform. Please, 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 please. Freaking losers. Milo said it right. Conservatives. These people don't fight. Fight what? Oh God, like all these people I saw after January 6th. Oh my God, the violence. Oh my God, this is the most terrible day in American history. Everyone's a patriot until it's time to do patriotic shit. Everyone says they're a patriot until it's time to do patriotic shit. And I'm not even condoning violence. I'm just like, look, like, if people truly, like, in your mind, if you really do believe that the election was stolen, whether you believe it or not, I personally believe it, but I'm not allowed to talk about that on YouTube, guys. Not allowed to talk about it. 1984, Orwell would approve of this message, ladies and gentlemen. If you actually believe that and you were in the Capitol, do you not think you would have a right to do what they did? If you actually believe that's what happened, if you believe that the United States is instilling a dictator, an actual dictator who stole this election, if you believe that, I have to be very, very clear with the way I'm saying things, because every single platform is being targeted by these fucking monsters. God, America is so pathetic. Oh, it's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable. Either way, so check it out, guys. This is what I think of Trumpism right now. Zoink. Freaking tragedy, guys. And I've been called a turncoat. I've been called a traitor. I've been calling, oh, you were never a Trumper, blah, 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 blah. You have no idea. Do you think I want to do this? Really think about this. Does this make sense for my brand? Does this make sense for the people that I have subscribed to my channel on a bunch of different platforms? Does it make sense for me to do this? To quote unquote turn on Trump? Trump is the biggest star. He's the most famous person, probably not right now, but literally of all time. In the history of humanity, this man is probably the most famous person ever. 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 That's including Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, John F. Kennedy, FDR. You know, you can talk about anybody. Gandhi. This guy is more famous than all of those people. You think this helps me to turn on this guy? You think I'm being hyperbolic? Oh, because he didn't do this thing for Julian Assange, all of a sudden I hate him? No, guys, because he's a fucking politician. Take a look. Trump lets former aides immediately begin lobbying. Remember that whole drain the swamp thing, guys? This must have just been hyperbolic. He signed an executive order at the beginning of his term, which was stating that after 5 years, you could not lobby once you were in government. So if you were in a government position for 5 years, you were not allowed to be a crony lobbyist. And what did he do? Instead of pardoning Julian Assange and Snowden and Ulbricht and all the others that deserved a pardon, instead of doing that, he wrote shit like this. In one of his acts as president, Donald Trump on Wednesday signed a directive allowing his staff to immediately begin lobbying, reversing his own 2017 executive order aimed at stopping his aides from using their influence for personal gain. The earlier restrictions aimed at fulfilling a campaign promise to, quote-unquote, drain the swamp, had targeted the kind of insider culture the Republican Trump had campaigned against, and blocked the kind of lucrative gigs that he had said makes politicians beholden to business interests instead of everyday Americans. But hey, once he's out of office, right? No holds barred, guys. Just take the gloves off. It's no big deal. Drain the swamp? I didn't mean that. It was hyperbolic, guys. I signed an executive order just so I could rescind it on the last day of office. Wow, what a patriot, guys. What an America firster. Man, he really took it to the deep state. Jeez, amazing. Taking back his campaign promise. Unbelievable, guys. What a patriot. What a patriot. MAGA must continue. America first. I have no use for Rhino GOP. We can do it without Trump. Amen, Casey. Hey, look, this is not to be blackpilled. I'm just here to be a fucking realist. Do we want to live in reality? Or, and believe me, I'm going to get into Q later. Do we want to live in reality, or do we want to live in some fake, false universe of what we think is reality? I'm going to call balls and strikes, guys. I'm going to call a spade a spade. I don't care if people hate me for it. I'm going to tell you the truth every single time, even if it hurts, because with pain comes growth. Reverend Brandon Ward, the idea of putting America first has to be divorced from Trump and conservatives. Amen. Amen. This is the thing. Like this energy, energy, right? Energy is never destroyed. It's simply changed. It evolves. It's manipulated. It's put into different ways. What Donald Trump did was he was a symbol, but he was not perfect. There are things that I can totally say I was on board for Trump. Heck, his first 3 years, I was on board. I was one of the biggest fanboys. I was one of the biggest fanboys. While everyone else, all of my friends, oh my God, you like him? You like him? Oh my God. Oh my God, you're wearing that hat around? Oh my God. Oh, you're wearing the shirt around? Oh my God, you have a bumper sticker? Oh my God, you have a sign on your house? Oh my God, you bought a bunch of guns? Oh my God. Like, you don't think I wasn't socially ostracized because of these decisions? Of course I was. Anybody who supports Trump understands that, especially if you come from a family of liberals or lefties. You totally understand that. But this man was a symbol. We need to take this energy and we need to put it into action. We need to be the ones running the show. I am sick and tired of looking to other people to change our lives. That is not what populists do. That is not what nationalists do. That is not what America Firsters do. What do conservatives conserve? Nothing. Nothing. Amen. Trump started MAGA. We take it from here. Amen. Casey, 100%. Trump woke me up to question the media and the entire system. Now we know. We carry on without him. Amen. See, this is the thing. This is what I'm looking at, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I love to see. This is exactly what I love to see. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna rub it in on this one. I'm gonna rub it in on this one because I did a video criticizing Linwood, ladies and gentlemen, and it is one of my most disliked videos of all time on this channel. I had about 20 likes and about 40 dislikes, right? Saying, oh my God, why are you attacking Linwood? Linwood is such a great guy. He knows. Trust the plan, guys. Trust Sessions. Trust Ray. Trust Durham. Trust Barr. How'd that work out? How'd that work out? How'd that work out, Q? Huh? How did that work out? Manipulating all of those boomers, manipulating all of those people into false hope, selling hopium for your nice little donations and your gold buys. And Donald Trump's definitely going to be in. Just wait, he brought in the National Guard to turn on Joe Biden so that he becomes president for the next 4 years. What happened to that? Oh no, didn't work out. This is today on Telegram. Or no, rather, this was 2 days ago. Trump will be president for at least 4 more years. He won. This is Len Wood, by the way. So be patient. Every lie will be revealed. It takes time because there has been so many lies for so many years. You're the liar. You are the liar. Len Wood is the liar. And everyone's always saying, well, look at all the good he did. Look at all the good he did for Sandman. What a great guy. For those of you who don't know, he has never won. Take this to the bank. He has never won a court case that involved Sandman or anything that involved the media talking to people or talking negative about people. Every single time it has been a settlement. He has never had one of those court cases go to a jury. Ever. Ever. Not once. It's like shooting fish in the barrel. He chooses cases because he's smart. I will give him this. He's smart in this aspect. He chooses cases that he knows he can't lose. And one of the few cases where it actually went to a jury, the one involving Elon Musk, do you know what happened? He lost that case. And that was the exact same moment one of the lawyers that was working on that case with him, he physically assaulted him and punched that man in an elevator. The man is off his rocker. I was right. And of course, I was attacked. Oh my God, you're a traitor. Oh my God, Len Wood does such great things. Now Sidney Powell is getting sued by Dominion and most likely will lose that case because she's not going to have the evidence to back it up. The person that she said happened to work in Venezuela, happened to be an aircraft controlman. He wasn't some super top secret general like she was saying at the very beginning. Guys, like, we have to live in reality. Because, like, it's the same thing with Trump. When I attack somebody on my side of the aisle, do you think I want to do this? You think I want to attack Donald Trump and Len Wood and Sidney Powell and Rudy Giuliani? You think I want to attack these people? Fuck no. You think I want to help the Democrats or help the left? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? But what I started to realize, left or right, doesn't really matter. This isn't a battle between left and right at this point. This is a battle between patriotism and tyranny. And we need to start looking for allies. Because they are talking right now actively, just openly right now. Like Kissinger is openly saying that libertarians, that's right, libertarians might need to be put on a list. He's putting people like us in the same breadbasket as fucking ISIS. You know ISIS? The same people that chop people in half, drop videos, put people in cages, drown them, light them on fire, behead women and children. You know, those wonderful people. They're putting us in that basket. You know, a basket of deplorables, if you will, with those people. It's disgusting. Individuality has to make a comeback. Exactly. Stop looking for false prophets. These people are using you. They want your money. They want your attention. They want fame. They want to feel important. Hey, I was some super secret master CIA, spook, whistleblower, master CIA, James Bond, top secret agent of Interpol, NSA, CIA, FBI, Pentagon. I am the master super spy you have never seen before. Listen to me because I'm so smart because I have an active imagination. These people need to can't say that. Can't say that. I really hope these deceivers get what's coming to them. There you go. I can say that. Even my family members were drinking this Kool-Aid. They were drinking this Kool-Aid. And I was like, this is all fake. This is all a big lie. You are destroying this movement. All right, guys. All right, enough about Trump, guys. We're going to move on to the greatest, most lucrative, amazing family in the history. I can't even say it. In the history of the United States, guys. Take a look at our wonderful new president, Joe Biden. And look at that. Yeah, there's his son, Hunter, right there. Oh, my God. It's kind of hard to recognize him with his clothes on. Jeez. Absolutely disgusting. We got some freaking Wincest. If you guys know what I'm talking about here. Got some Wincest going on. I cannot believe this guy is president right now. It is unbelievable. And for those of you, I do believe that there were some hijinks in the election. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But we're not allowed to talk about that. You know what? Actually, better way to probably put it, there was absolutely nothing wrong with the election, guys. It was the most smooth, and all of those videos and stuff that came out, they were just like, you know, do you know what I'm saying? Like, videos are statistical evidence. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying, guys. You know what I'm saying. Absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. These people are disgusting. Hopefully, Joe Biden can keep Hunter away from his niece. I mean, peaches. Keep him away from his peaches. Sorry. All right. This one is going to be a little bit harder for me to talk about, guys. But I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to talk about this right now. And this might make a couple of you guys uncomfortable. And I am not saying anything. I am not insinuating anything. And by no way do I like anti-Semitism or racism or anything like that. But let's just talk about it, guys. Because what you are about to see is going to blow your mind. This is the diversity that Joe Biden has been talking about, guys. We talk about diversity. We talk about inclusion. We talk about people coming into the movement, ladies and gentlemen. This is the type of diversity I love to see, ladies and gentlemen. All Jews! Joe Biden has tapped for top roles in his administration. Woo! Here we go, guys. Anthony Blinken, Secretary of State. We got a nice little Jewish man. Wonderful. Wonderful, but probably just one or two, right, guys? Oh, here we go. David Cohen, CIA Deputy Director. Okay, that's another Jewish person. Okay. Oh, Merrick Garland, Attorney General. Huh. There's another Jewish person. And guys, all love to my Jewish people. I have a point kind of here at the end, so just bear with me. Avril Haines, Director of National Intelligence, also a Jewish person. I'm sure wonderfully Jewish. Ronald Klain, Chief of Staff, also Jewish. Eric Lander, Office of Science and Technology Policy Director, Jewish. Rochelle Levine, Deputy Health Secretary, looking very healthy Jewish person of Jewish faith or descendants. Alejandro Mayorkas, Secretary of Homeland Security, also happens to be Jewish. Interesting. Ann Neuber, perhaps also Jewish, National Security Agency. Okay. Wendy Sherman. What about her? Oh, also Jewish, Deputy Secretary of State. Janet Yellen, Treasury Secretary, also Jewish. This is so much diversity, guys. Do you see the diversity and inclusion in Joe Biden's presidency? I mean, look at this. This is like the most diverse group of people I've ever seen in my life, guys. They're all Jewish. That's like the most, like, I can't even, guys. Look, I just don't understand why we're Israel's bitch, okay? That's what I don't understand. Why is it an Israel first policy just so happens to be America's policy every single time? I understand, especially in Africa, in the Middle East, Jews are persecuted. I totally understand that. But why is it a bunch of European descendant Jewish people got to take over Israel, kick out a bunch of people that were already there, and now they're just blowing up people left and right? It's just a question, guys. And the funny thing is, it doesn't matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat. Every single time, They're more Israel first than they are America first. I believe Nancy Pelosi, she said, even if Washington fell, America would still support Israel. Like, what? Like, are you supposed to represent Americans? Like, I'm totally fine with an alliance with Israel, but can we just I don't know, maybe look at ourselves first? I mean, these people have their health care subsidized by Americans who most don't even have health care. We just sent billions of dollars overseas. Another thing Donald Trump did, sent billions of dollars overseas in the middle of a pandemic, people not able to open up their business, and yet billions of dollars went overseas, and then everyone was saying, oh no guys, it's 4D chess, it's 5D chess, okay? He's doing that so that the Senate has to go through each thing, and then they can like approve it, and then they'll have to send it back. No, nothing ever happened. They talked about it on the Senate floor, and they just didn't do any of it. They didn't do any of it. It's so crazy, guys. This is so pathetic. I just hope you guys are ready for the healing. Are you ready for the unity? Are you ready for the healing, ladies and gentlemen? Say it proudly, ladies and gentlemen. Antifa is back, ladies and gentlemen. Antifa is here. And you know what? Donald Trump's America was a racist, tyrannical, Nazi-filled, fascist country of death and destruction, ladies and gentlemen. But we know once Joe Biden gets in there, he is going to make America whole again. He is going to make America fun again. He is going to make America... Take a look at what's going on right now. This is Antifa in Portland. Doesn't matter if it's Joe Biden. Doesn't matter if it's Trump. It's the left's problem now. Let these liberal cities just go for all I care. I mean, you get what you deserve, right? Take a look.
Involved in criminal behavior, including vandalism, indoor graffiti,
Oh my god. This is at the building in Oregon, the Democrat Party of Oregon, their headquarters, and Antifa's going there and just smashing their window. I love it, guys. This is Joe Biden's America, guys. This is Joe Biden's America. So you know how it was Trump who was creating all this division and all this hate and all this racism and fascism and this, that, and the other? They can't blame him anymore. They can no longer use Trump as their blame for everything. Oh, I tripped over my shoe. Thanks, Trump. Oh, I fell on the ground. Thanks, Trump. Oh, the police were defunded. Thanks, Trump. Oh, Antifa smashed up my windows. Thanks, Trump. Nope. They don't have any, they don't have anything now. So, I am looking forward. I'm kind of interested. What do you guys think? Do you think that the Democrats are going to go hard on Antifa and stuff like that? Because you already saw when Black Lives Matter had an opportunity to be at the table with Joe Biden and other civil rights leaders. What did he do? He said, not you guys. Every 4 years, Black Lives Matter is such a big thing. And the moment the election cycle is over, no one gives a damn. These people are used and abused by the Democratic Party. We are used and abused by the Republican Party. It is time for an America First party. No more conservatives, no more liberals, no more progressives. I'm talking about populism. I'm talking about nationalism. I'm talking about America First. Let's get it done, ladies and gentlemen. If any of you, by the way, if any of you have any connections, and this is kind of just, you know, an ask, right? If any of you have any connections to any big influencers that you can get me in touch with, I would greatly appreciate it, because I actually want something to happen. I don't want to be just here talking about this like, oh my God, I wish somebody would please make an America First party. Oh my God, I wish someone would make a patriot party. Oh my God, I wish someone would do something about this country because it's being fleeced and destroyed by elite billionaires that don't give a shit about us. Would somebody please do something? Yeah, I want to do something. I want us to do something. I want us to run. I want us to be in politics. These people are subpar at best. They are bought and sold. We need real patriots out there. We need real Americans who actually give a shit about their communities, give a shit about their families, give a shit about this country and what makes this country great. Of course, there's been atrocities in this country. No country is perfect. But as long as we build ourselves in and around the Constitution of the United States and open up equal rights for every single American, regardless of whatever religion you're from or skin color or who gives a fuck. We want Americans to be the first person in line every single time. Antifa knocks out Democrats' windows when you choose friends like that. Hey, I mean, the Republicans are already talking about going after groups like the Proud Boys. They're talking about going after their own constituents. Even Rudy Giuliani the other day threw groypers under the bus. People like Nick Fuentes. Yeah, of course. So he has some crazy ideas. He's not a racist. He's not a racist. He just believes in a certain kind of culture. He thinks some cultures are better than others. He doesn't think white people are better. He just likes the culture that is created in America, which happened to be from white people. That doesn't mean, oh, we should get rid of every other race. That's so stupid. This is what these people do. They can't think critically. They really can't. Everything is black and white to them, just like their race ideology, trying to break everyone up by skin color. It's absolutely disgusting. These people are gross. Fucking gross. All right, guys, last thing, and I always talk about this at the very end. Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, woo, woo. It's looking at about 35,000 right now, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are interested in supporting the channel, I do have a Bitcoin link down below. I also have a Coinbase link down below. If you sign up to Coinbase through there and you happen to invest $100 in any type of crypto whatsoever, I get $10 and it does help the channel grow. You also get $10 as well. That also helps out quite a bit if you don't want to support directly. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin, BlackRock files to add Bitcoin futures to funds. Investment giant BlackRock filed documents with Securities and Exchange Commission showing that it wants to include cash-settled Bitcoin futures as eligible investments for 2 of its funds. The latest instance of major financial institution dipping a toe into cryptocurrencies. And I also listed the other day that Goldman Sachs, through a Freedom of Information Act, a FOIA request, were able to find out that Goldman Sachs was also doing the exact same thing. So even though there was a big dump by a lot of miners just recently, so it was cracking about 40K, I could easily see, and this is not financial advice, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I highly recommend checking out the Orange Pill podcast for those of you who are interested in Bitcoin and being able to save your money, especially given the current stimulus that's coming down in the works right now. I believe it's another $1,400 for Americans making under, I think, like $99,000 a year. Either way, inflation is going to be coming. So I highly recommend protecting your investments. A great way that I do it, I have a few, I don't have a huge amount of money in there, but I have a few $100s, reaching 1,000 or whatever. And it's just a nice, safe way for you to protect your assets. Also, if you use Coinbase, you're able to actually do some like really quick learning lessons, and you'll actually get free crypto out of that if you invest at least $100 in cryptocurrency. So I think you can get up to like $167 basically for free. So that's kind of cool. Either way, I guess we're going to wrap it up right here. See if we have anything on the chat logs. If anybody has any, I'll stay for a few extra minutes if anyone has any questions. And we'll just take it from there. Thanks for stopping by again, Brandon War. Thank you for stopping by again, Casey. And we will see. Just give it like 5 more minutes. I'm working on a green screen setup, guys. Like, as you can kind of see, it's like in the corner right there. That is a ghetto ass setup I got going on right now. Basically, I just take a green screen. I just put it over a something where you would hang your clothes per se. So it's it's a work, did get this table a couple, I think like last week. It's kind of cool. Goes up and down, so I'm able to do this podcast while I stand up. No problem, Casey. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. The growth on YouTube has been really, really rough. I have plans to be doing streaming to stuff like Odyssey and stuff like that, and BitChute when they create streaming services, because the growth on YouTube is unsettling. Awesome stream, Reverend Brandon War. God bless. Thank you. 96-bit for proud to say I didn't watch the inauguration. I couldn't either. I couldn't look at Hunter. I knew that Hunter Biden was going to be there, Big Ford, and I just couldn't get myself to watch it, because for those of you who have actually looked into that type of stuff and looked at the pictures and stuff like that, actually, let me see if I have something right here. I'm not going to pull it up on my computer, but maybe I have something right here for you. It really is some disgusting stuff, guys. There actually was a picture going around with Hunter Biden with an apparent little person, and I don't think that's actually him. So just look out for misinformation. What I thought this picture was kind of weird. This is one of the Biden girls. This apparently is the, I don't even know, am I allowed to show this? I think I can on YouTube, right? There's nothing crazy about this picture, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I can show this. This is just out of Instagram. So she's actually reading the Schweitzer book, and she happens to look pregnant in this particular photo. This is a very young girl. This is nothing crazy, by the way, but take a look. Yeah, so there's definitely some screwed up stuff going on in this family. So oh, and also, if you guys could go down below, I have some and hit the like button, it would really help. I also have some really like other pictures that I have on here that I can't really show you guys, but it's some messed up stuff, to say the least. Casey, I hope you get back on with Don the Pleb soon. He live stream in DC. I did watch parts of that today, but when he gets back on, I found you watching him. Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. I love Don. He's really cool. He was really cool with me. Funny story about that stream. I don't know. It was my first time I had ever used Zoom, and I was unfamiliar with how exactly to work it. And come to find out that I only had audio, and I thought the entire time I was shooting that podcast with Don that I was live. So the entire time I thought I was live with Don, and he just had an audio and a picture of me. So that was next time, hopefully it will be a better show. I should definitely get in contact with him again. Don't get yeeted from YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Brandon War, if I showed you what's on this phone here, I'll just tell you, if you guys look up G News and you happen to search through the Hunter Biden stuff, the problem with a lot of this information is they like make connections. Like they were trying to say that like one of the pictures was like Angelina Jolie, and then another one of the pictures was like the girl from Mulan and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. Like if you're gonna give out true information, why lie? Like it's the same problem I have with Q. Like the information is good enough. You don't need to lie. Like people already want to see the truth. The truth is good enough. You don't have to lie. Just tell the truth. These people are evil. They're sick. There's plenty of shit that you can get them on. You don't need to add on to make it more like a movie. Just keep it real. I was on Don's show as well. Awesome, man. Yeah, Don's awesome. Honestly, I want to start doing that for this show. Just start collaborating with other people. Actually, Brandon Moore, hey, reach out to me. If you have like a Proton Mail account or something like that, maybe you can leave in the comments, or you could send me a message through Twitter. I liked Parler, but guys, unfortunately, I will definitely be pulling up Parler once it's back online. Gab is blocked in Florida. My host out of Miami blocks the website Gab. It's insane. Your YouTube apology was hilarious. I was so angry. Just suck my balls, YouTube. Like, look, like, who am I? I'm a creator with 800 subscribers. I've been grinding this thing for 4, 5, 6 months. Like, they're not letting me get off the ground, and you're gonna say I'm causing terroristic threats? Like, Jesus Christ. I just want to keep politicians accountable. Most people, like, if I was to ask most of you, I'd say, who's your House congressman? I guarantee you that probably 70% of you, even though you're very, very politically inclined, well, you know what? Given that you guys are politically inclined, I'll be a little, maybe 50% of you know, like, mine's Daniel Webster. Do you know who yours is? Have you actually contacted them and stuff like that? I mean, at this point, like, I don't know. Republicans are dead to me, man. Like, they're all dead to me. All right, guys. I think we'll wrap it up right there. Thank you very, very much for stopping by. Again, if you like this type of content, go down below, like, subscribe, share, and of course, leave a comment if you think I deserve it. If you want to help the channel grow, I'm looking to get another monitor so that I can, you know, better view the chat and stuff like that. If any of you are content creators as well, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, send me a private message or a reply message or something like that. It's Lucius Coal on Twitter, and maybe we can get together and do a podcast together. That would be freaking awesome. I messaged you on Twitter. Haven't got my Proton mail. Yeah, man, Proton mail is where it's at. I'm in the process of switching everything over, Brandon, and there's like a lot less spam, and everything's just like really smooth and stuff, and it's encrypted. And given everything going on right now, especially with the NSA, the CIA, and the FBI, who are basically just targeting conservatives and stuff like that, I mean, it's insanity to me. Joe Biden did say today there was some rhetoric coming from the left that they should block channels like OAN, Newsmax, and Fox News and have like a federal mandate to do that. Joe Biden actually did swap that down. I'm not expecting anything from Joe Biden whatsoever, so anything that happens to be good, quote unquote, is just a pleasant surprise for me. So hopefully I'm not expecting anything good out of this presidency. So if anything good comes of it, like if we could, like, my biggest plea was like, just stay out of war with Syria. Just stay out of war with Syria. Leave these people alone. Like, I've been overseas. These people literally have nowhere to wash themselves. They literally, I saw like children in the streets just like washing themselves in dirty water. It was like disgusting. And I'm like, these people are the poorest people on the planet. Like, why are we killing these people? Like, I get it. Like, there's extremists. I understand that, but most of them are not. A good part of them are, but a majority of them just want to be left the fuck alone. Let's stop killing these people. Either way, see you guys in the next one. Love you guys very much. Yeah, that's all she wrote. See you guys. Peace. Full train, baby. Choo-choo! Yeah. Go lift some weights, guys. Call your family members. Tell them you love them. Stock up on some food. And if you can get some fishing poles and some baits, do that while you're at it. Love you guys.